wish that was actually wine. Because you see, I just got a phone call from Brian, and I'm really sad. I'm really frustrated. So many years since I had a second-story apartment, I had forgotten what it was like to move furniture up and downstairs. Let me just say that makes me really glad that I live in a semi where I don't have any furniture. Nothing ever needs to be moved. Got everything all done, got to spend some time with my girl. That makes me happy, but at this point, I wish that was actually wine. Because you see, I just got a phone call from Brian, and according to him, the clutch just went out on our motorcycle. We're supposed to leave on our vacation in 2 days. It's supposed to be a motorcycle vacation. Don't know if that's going to happen. Sad. I'm really frustrated. Will we still go on the vacation? Probably. But we're driving the truck instead of taking the bike. Things like this really illustrate how difficult mundane things can be for us in our chosen lifestyle. It's not like I can make an appointment for, you know, a week from now to get it into the shop, because who's going to take it? The biggest thing is that it's a Victory motorcycle, and they don't make Victories anymore, so trying to find a shop that can and will work on it, that has the parts available to work on it. I don't know. We'll see. He's making some phone calls right now. Either way, I'm headed home. And we'll be there in a matter of a few hours, so wish us luck. Morning!
One day.
One more weekend.
One more weekend. In the morning.
When you have a husband who doesn't just steal your underwear, but your socks too, what are you going to do with that?
She's got big feet.
I do not have big feet. I will not be wearing those socks anymore. Just like the underwear that he stole. I'm not wearing those anymore either.
She's got a big butt.
Yeah, he's not wearing my underwear. They're hanging in the windshield of the truck. So, where we left off, the bike was broke down. And the bike is still currently broke down. But
We're on our way to get it fixed.
There's no we to this part. It was all him. Yeah.
Clutch went out on my bike. At least that's what we're pretty sure the problem is. Well, I ride a 2014 Victory. They don't make those anymore. They don't make Victories anymore. So finding parts was hard to begin with. So I finally found an aftermarket clutch, which is what I wanted anyway. But the nearest one I could find was 150 miles away. Well, luckily I've got some really good friends.
Shout out to the Kellys.
Yeah. Anyway,
you're watching.
Got a borrowed trailer, got my bike on the trailer, and we are headed to Wichita, Kansas to get my bike fixed. And
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. And regardless whether it gets fixed or not, shout out to Bikers Edge in Wichita, Kansas for even taking the time and clearing their schedule to try to fix my bike.
Amen.
Because this was, you know, I called them last night and like, yep, if you can get it here in the morning, we'll try to take care of it. So
yeah, we're playing beat the clock.
Yeah, they said be there when they open. We're going to be there probably about 30 to 40 minutes before they open.
Before they open, yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Let's hope this does the trick and vacation.
Whether it's on the motorcycle or it's in the Toyota, we're going. So
Yep.
hopefully it'll be on the bike.
Let's hope so. We're headed to Biker's Edge in Wichita. We'll see you guys there. They're actually going to do it. There's my other beautiful beast. So what all are we getting done?
New clutch, oil change, and hopefully a new tire if they can find one.
So hopefully they're going to get this all done today, and it'll be ready for the road in the morning. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going about like that. Got the bike.
Oh, you're recording.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. But that's about how it's going. Got the bike over here to Wichita. They got it pulled into the shop. And we've been here, what, a couple hours now?
We got here just after 9 a.m. They officially started working on it somewhere around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So they've had it for about an hour and a half.
Guy comes out with a rag in his hand.
When they start the conversation, if I got good news and bad news, it's never good news.
According to him, our good news is that we're not going on our vacation, or we're going to save a lot of money by not going on our vacation on the bike. I see it. Right now that...
I don't remember what the part is called.
But here's a picture of it.
That piece, if you look closely, you can see the metal shavings that go with it.
Yeah.
It's not good.
He thinks it might have used to be a bearing, but he's not
I don't
really
know.
sure.
But basically, they don't have any new parts in stock. So they're trying to see if they have any used ones in stock.
Or can get one from
Or
someplace
can get
else.
one from somewhere else. Otherwise, we're going to be driving our truck instead of the bike.
Yeah. And right now we're hitting every red
Now
light.
I'm going through Wichita. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just driving now.
We're going for lunch.
Going for lunch, but I don't even know where the hell we're at.
Yeah. We've had pretty much the same sort of luck getting a new tire for the bike.
Apparently nobody wants to make 16-inch tires anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what's on other bikes.
I mean, I run a car tire on my motorcycle.
Most of them.
99% of the time. I can't even find a motorcycle tire in stock anywhere other than Harley Davidson, and they want like $350 for the son of a bitch.
And they require them to install it. So
I don't think I can just walk in and buy one. I'm going to call them later. Well, I ain't going to call them. I already got them. I finally found a tire that I can live with, but it's not going to be here until probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon this afternoon.
But it is going to be this afternoon.
It'll be today, but we still don't know if the bike is going to be drivable today. So we may be taking the bike home back on the trailer, a non-functioning motorcycle with a fresh, well, at that point they won't do the oil change, but with a fresh motorcycle tire or a fresh car tire on it, you can't ride it.
All this after having the engine upgraded.
Which
we spent all...
What he did to the bike has absolutely nothing to do with what's wrong now.
Yeah.
I mean, that I'm not worried about.
Well, I'm not worried about that either, but it's like, man, we just got the motor work done.
Yeah, I had this motor, I had the stuff done for this trip.
Yeah. This is the second time we had it out on the road, and whatever it was grenaded, according to the tech there at the bike shop.
Yeah, he said most likely it was a catastrophic failure.
But at 70,000 miles.
Something had to give, and that was it.
Yeah. So, hopefully we can get to lunch without dying.
We're killing somebody else. That's about where I'm at right now.
That's about what happened to that guy. We'll pick you guys up or check back in with you this afternoon.
After we get more news.
Yeah. Right now, no GNews is good GNews, even if I'm not Gary GNews. So, we'll see you guys later. Well, it's not very much further down the afternoon. What'd you do? Oh. It's not very much further down the afternoon, but we just got a karma boost at the Doodah Diner.
You're in Wichita, Kansas. Doodah Diner.
I don't even
Sounds funny. There's explanations of why it's called the Doodah Diner on the inside.
It's down here on Kellogg.
It's a great little cafe. It's a little more expensive than what most people want to pay.
Especially for like breakfast.
But the food is really good.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like corned beef. I would eat theirs.
Yeah. I'm always looking for good corned beef hash. Something that doesn't come out of a can. This place has got it and it's great. But aside from that, I mean, we had a great server, we had a great lunch, all of that's great. But we got the phone call on the tire.
And my tire is in early.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be in until at least 3 o'clock, and he got the call almost a half an hour ago now that it's in. So we're on our way to pick it up, and hopefully it'll be a tire that we can use. Pardon me while I hang on for dear life.
You got places to be.
Got tires to buy, so yeah. That's our current events. Woo. Well, that was disappointing. I thought our karma was turning around. Turns out it's not.
I'm blaming the waitress at the restaurant.
The Doodah Diner. No, I'm not blaming Autumn. She was cheerful enough and gave us free monkey bread, so, you know, I really can't blame her. It's not her fault.
So the bike's not getting fixed till later.
Next week.
They found more stuff wrong with it. It was just worse than what they originally thought after they got to tearing into it. So the parts are supposed to be in Tuesday or Wednesday. They'll get it fixed. They'll call me when it's done. At this point, we really haven't decided what we're going to do or how we're going to do it.
Probably we will end up taking the truck. But I'm kind of at the point where I just don't even want to go. You know? I've been planning this trip for over a year. We paid for reservations.
Everything's paid for with the fuel to get there.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, that makes the choice pretty simple, but...
If you follow us on TikTok and Facebook, you already know, you're going to know what happened, so...
Yeah. But, I mean, you just ever have those things happen where you're just like, you know, the universe is aligning against me and maybe I should just not do what it is that I've been planning to do. It's kind of how I feel today.
Because traveling on a motorcycle takes longer than traveling in a truck.
It's a lot more comfortable to go longer distances. But the whole trip was planned around the idea that it was a motorcycle trip. So that's where we are.
So we're headed back to home.
We're in limbo.
To start figuring out exactly what we're going to do and figure out how we're going to do it.
In the meantime, wish us luck.